Quick sound check.
Testing, testing.
Quick sound check. Yep, we sound good.
Dance party starts in half a minute.
No, we're not hanging out on Risa this week, guys. This is where I left the character.
Speak for yourself. I'm on Risa.
Yeah. Oh man, we've got a lot of news this week.
Oh yeah, where to begin?
Yeah. Well, we'll save that for the show because we got.
I want to talk about it now.
Well, if you wait 2 minutes to let us do our our little intro.
Fine, fine.
Hello, Jason. Hi, Fox. Hey, Sal. Talon. Love to see all of our regulars hanging out.
Yep.
Alright. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good evening, folks. It's Saturday night and 8 o'clock p.m. You know what that time is? It's the P1 Fleet Stream. With your hosts Lance, Orange, and SFC. I really gotta
Good evening, everyone.
really gotta get better with mentioning our host name. But anyway. Yeah, just a little hanging out on Ricer while we cover the news. Oh boy, we've got tons of it.
Yeah. Where was I? Oh yeah, where to begin?
Yeah. I'm sure that's just a temporary moment of confusion.
No, it's not. I really have no idea where to begin.
Oh, I guess that pun just went over the head.
It was a pun?
Yes, because it's all temporal.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, we've got temporal bridge officers, temporal operative specialization, and the temporal reputation. I'll hit triple this week. I played with the temporal spec a little bit, but some of the things I found lacking with it was the lack of like a low-level science ability to act like a filler with some of the abilities.
A low-level exotic damager.
Yes, a low-level exotic damager. Because there's one of the abilities that says every time you use an exotic damaging ability, you gain, 4% weapon haste?
Something like that.
But there's very few basic powers that do work with exotic at low level. I think the only one I found was like tractor beam. But that's close range and whatnot.
It is 360 though.
True. But it's just... I'm sure it will work better with the actual temporal bridge officer seating. But for abilities that... or for ships that don't have temporal seating and people want to make use of it, it might be nice to have like a thing that... Ensign to Lieutenant Commander Psi ability that does just exotic damage, like say maybe once every 45 to 60 seconds. A nice good hit. That's just bam, exotic damage.
So just a general exotic damage ability.
Yeah, general.
That doesn't sound too bad.
Yeah, you can throw in some like duty officer abilities that could make it like snare or something. Or make it do also get a damage over time or something. Yeah, Jason, ideal for like science ships and gives them a little boost. I don't know what shared cooldowns it would have, but it's just something to... As everybody calls Psi ships, space wizards, I want the basic fireball.
That's a good analogy there.
Sure, you got your plasma torpedoes, but I don't consider your weapons a basics. Anybody can use weapons and whatnot.
Yeah, and anyone can use punches and kicks.
Yeah, it could boost tactical, but it'll really come into own if you like have like a secondary deflector, or it could only be used on ships that have like secondary deflectors. I know they can have abilities that require a deflector dish. I don't know. I'm just having a little bit of a ramble here.
No, go on.
Yeah, it's just something that feels science has been lacking, like a general filler type exotic damage ability that can teach people how to use exotic damage at low levels.
I don't know though. I think that leveling is pretty fast as it is, and the newbie experience is kind of. I think it's innately unfriendly to that kind of playstyle, which I suppose is a different problem in and of itself. But I think that is still a good idea to have, but it's just another benefit to having a low-level science ability. Another benefit would be all the other stuff you can do with it, even with a higher tier ship.
Yeah, and I don't know. I just lost my train of thought here. Yeah, it could also give people a choice of, hey, do I want another extra damaging ability, or do I want another ability for self-sustaining?
Yeah, and it could, I think, make heal boats more flexible. Say, if they dedicate all of their science abilities to healing, except that one little ensign science ability that they don't know what to do with, they could fill it with some sort of support damaging ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, like I said, this has just been eating at me since I've been really reading into the temporal spec. We'll be going over it more in depth when it comes out July 16th and that weekend. Not 16th, 6th. So what, 3 weeks are away? Do we start having a day-to-day countdown?
About 3 weeks, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
2.5, really.
Yeah, there's Subspace Vortex, but I'm not counting lockbox abilities as basic abilities because they are random and whatnot. But we probably have a good chance to pick up some more Zindi boxes, which with probably a lockbox replay coming soon with the new release of Agents of Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what else has been in the news with Star Trek Online besides the all the temporal stuff? Oh yes, a new queue.
Yes, and this queue is kinda sorta unique.
Yeah, it's something you cannot power through with straight DPS. It's kind of like a relay race in a way, or playing hot potato.
Something tells me that they won't let you clear it really fast with a Harpang torpedo either.
No, no, they won't. Nice
which,
callback.
Which is a shame. I think they should let the Harpang do something else instead of say it affects the Doomsday machines, but deals certain amounts of damage to the Doomsday machines, but doesn't let it happen all the time. That doesn't make sense. So I think they should, if they don't want that to happen, they shouldn't have it in there.
Yeah. Yes, Sal, you can't DPS through it. You have to actually play the scenario out. I'm sure when it goes live, we'll have a nice detailed thing, but the basic explanation is you start with defending a base, then you go to defend a little shipyard far away, then the Doomsday machine shows up, and then you gotta start putting bombs in front of its path to slow it down before it reaches the main base, while the little base produces a big bomb. Yes, I know it's time gated, but that's people have been complaining that they don't want things you can just DPS through, but when they put something you can't just DPS through in, people start complaining that it's time gated and whatnot.
Yeah, but that's probably different people complaining.
Or it could be the same people complaining and whatnot. Because we all know how
I don't know.
some of the influencers on the boards are as fickle as occasion. Or to be fickle as a Farasan. I don't know. Yeah, it was about
Yeah.
10 to 15 minutes, if I recall. I don't know. I was kind of in a carrier, and I was just trying to absorb it all. But I think 10 minutes for a mission is not too bad.
Nah. It isn't. It really isn't.
Yeah. Like it said, if the rewards are good, I think after I think I did it on normal. I think after we did it, I had got like 80 some odd marks, and we protected the base, but the Doomsday machine made it 75% the way to the base. I don't know. It probably depends on how well the scaling of the rewards are.
It's a fun queue, though.
Yeah, it was very fun, very different. It's one of those queues that you just have to get a good team to play it. It's definitely one for those that like coordinating and whatnot. It's not going to be for your DPS or crazy people. Yeah, but I think 10 minutes for a scenario is pretty good.
I guess it can be for the DPS people if they, want to take a break from the DPS. I mean, I think most of the players would welcome the variety,
Yeah. Well, you can pug. It's just the thing is, I think people have just been so used to ISA and how it pays out that they can't get over the fact that some other queue doesn't pay out for more work. I think they need to really either do something to ISA to make it tougher or lower its base reward value.
I don't think the rewards are what drives people to play ISA. So I don't think that'll think that'll help at all.
Yeah, it could be because it's just bam, 30 seconds and you're done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's just me ranting and rambling, and you know how grumpy I get.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, alright. I think that's enough. I think we spent the past 15 minutes ranting and raving about some of this new stuff.
Well, I do want to mention this tweet that I believe Captain Gecko tweeted. I'm not sure. Someone tweeted it, and they said that when you get to level 10 with your TOS character, it unlocks the TOS Andorian, TOS Tellarite, and TOS Gorn Taylor features for your whole account.
Oh, yay. Sorry.
So there you go, guys. There you go with your little space Barbies. That's going to be nice.
Yeah.
It's going to be really nice.
Yeah. I'm of the opinion that all the new stuff has retconned the look of all the old stuff. So whenever I look at TNG, or not TNG, TOS Andorians, I see the Andorians from Enterprise. I see the Gorn from Enterprise when I see old Gorn.
Could be like that. Or it could be, just another, say, you can call them subspecies.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just not keen on the whole I think they're kind of overdoing the TOS aesthetic a bit. I know it's the big 50th, but I think it should be a celebration of all Trek, not just TOS.
Well, it is the 50th anniversary of the original.
I know.
Right.
I'm just. eh,
I completely understand, though.
yeah. That's just my opinion, and the whole IDIC. But yeah, alright. I think that's enough ranting and raving about the news this week. We sort of went over on a bit of a tangent.
You sure?
Yeah, I think we like I said, we'll cover a lot more of this stuff as after release. So in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
No, 2 weeks after this one because next week will be a continuation of our Klingon Lobby adventure, and then I think July 2nd we'll take the weekend off just to prepare ourselves for Agents of Yesterday and how much fun we're going to have on those following weeks. Oh yes, there was a nice dedication to Ensign Rand or Yeoman Rand that they made in the game.
Yeah, Gecko tweeted that.
I wonder if that hair is going to become available to everybody to make everybody's Space Barbie happy.
Could happen.
All right, yeah. Let's get into this Klingon tutorial. I probably should have made the character. Cool, Tuscan. Yes, we can get the hair. Klingon. We'll make a nice big beefy Gorn engineer. How does that sound, guys?
Sounds good to me.
I'm not going to say beefy, but
Yeah, there's no beef involved. No cows were hurt during the making of this character.
I think we're going to go with the blue Gorn. The bluish Gorn color. Alright, what shall we name him?
Something Gorny.
I'm thinking Gorn Kron, the first Gorn Chancellor of the Klingon Empire. Well, the Klingon Empire just doesn't know it yet. Or Gornron. I don't know.
You could roll with one of the random name generator names.
Yeah, we'll just go with something random. We'll leave the puns to the professionals.
Those could be two separate things happening, though.
What, leaving the puns to the professionals?
Yeah, they didn't necessarily make the random name generator.
Yeah. Yeah, Tarasath. Of the IKS Horderhow.
For too long, we have turned our hearts from the path our fathers laid. I have watched you train. I have witnessed your prowess, your victory. Now it is your duty, your honor, to serve the Empire. Wipe the sleep from your eyes. Wait, and remember the call of our fathers. You will be challenged.
Definitely gonna see some old Gorns in this video.
You will know pain, but you will not bend or break. Fight with passion.
Oh, there's an old
Earn
ship
your
there.
place in the halls of Stovacor. By the blood of Kalis, it will be glorious!
Yes, we shall play the tutorial. Alright. Options, let's first... get our UI from our other characters. First thing I do every time I make a new character is get the UI.
Welcome to Star Trek Online. You are the second officer aboard a Klingon bird of prey, currently in charge of the Night Watch. You are in command of the ship while Captain Jurlek and First Officer Duran are off duty. Your shift nears its end. Third Officer Lieutenant Kagan would like to have a word with you before you leave the bridge.
People you can interact with have icons above their heads. You can press the interaction.
Sir, we are nearing the end of the shift. I have logged the watch into the duty logs. I recommend approving.
Alright, let's go talk to him, then hit the console.
You have completed a task by approving the duty logs. Return to your contact, Lieutenant.
I see the logs are updated and approved. I took it upon myself to make some adjustments to the standard disruptor target practice program.
Alright, let's go shoot some holograms.
Captain on the bridge.
After this, Chucklehead walks onto the bridge.
Approach the captain and press F to interact with him.
Nurknek, I see you kept my ship from blowing up during the night watch. Get to the racks as soon as you can. Your next shift starts in 6 hours. First Officer Duran.
Wow, isn't he a cranky pants in the morning? Did he not get his gawk right in the morning? Or his Raktigino?
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Move to the center of the room and then target and destroy hollow targets. In combat, right-click on a target to fire your weapon.
Wow, this gun looks tiny in my beefy hands. Well, I don't know. Gorn are lizards, so... wouldn't it be more closely to chickeny hands?
While
Hey, Sybil.
Are disabled. Once you drop out of combat, more detail about ground combat will become available. Targeting.
Yeah, there's some extra info if you haven't played.
Tap the shift key while moving.
I'm not going to be too concerned with some of the pop-ups. I'm sure a lot of us have done these. I'm just being not so speedy, but quick.
IKS Sigma. This is Captain Jurlek. We are ready to receive the transfer.
Captain Jurlek, this is Captain Khadgar of the IKS Sigma. We're beaming over the Federation prisoner now.
Prisoner received, Sigma.
Federation always showing up at the wrong.
Battle stations, all through battle station.
Sometimes missions specialized to your career.
Alright, let's seal these little hull breachers. Ah, gotta love that animation, always defaulting to a fed phaser. Sorry if I'm being snarky, but it's just one of those little things that they gotta. Or it could just be a.
You're alive. This is First Officer Duran. And here's the situation. We took custody of a Federation prisoner from the IKS Sigma. Almost immediately after transport, a Starfleet cruiser showed up and attacked. We took some severe damage, but we were able to get our shields up before they could beam over. They've launched shuttles and have boarded the ship on the Our security teams are tied up all over the ship, so I need your help securing the lower deck. Grab a rifle from the armory locker, and then make your way to the lower decks. I don't know how they were able to enter our shuttle bay, so check the bodies for anything that can give us a clue.
Interact with one.
Yeah, I just don't wonder where a shuttle bay on a bird of prey is. If you've seen how small they are.
Yeah, I'm beginning to doubt that they don't even have one.
Well, they could have a tiny one like Defiant. You know how that one has a. A small one. Or a small shuttle.
Yeah.
bay.
An item has dropped for you. Move towards the item and press F to loot it.
Oh, nice. They gave me a shotgun. Well, not really a shotgun, but you know what I mean.
A space shotgun, yeah.
Yes, space shotgun. Yep. Yeah, that was nice and quick. Oh no, we've been betrayed. Input message for description. The note bears Captain Jarlack's command codes and contains the following text. This is Captain Jarlack of the IKS Harrow. We have the prisoner you seek, and I do not wish to be captured or killed, or permit your birding shuttles to land on my ship in exchange for my release once you have your prisoner. The crew must never learn of this, so arm your boarding parties and expect resistance. Chiboy.
You recovered that message from the Federation borders? My suspicions about our patak of a captain have been confirmed. I've been seeing signs of Jurlek's cowardice and incompetence for months now. But finally, this is the proof I need to challenge him. I see you are near the brig. I want you to talk to the Federation prisoner there.
Alright, let's go have a friendly chat with a certain Federation's operative that we all want to leave stranded someplace.
No, he's not that bad.
Yeah, he is.
Someone wants to talk. First off, this is Captain Jurlek's ship, correct? And if my hunch is correct, Jurlek allowed the Federation to land in an effort to rescue me, thereby saving his own hide in the
Hey,
process.
Sunshell. Nice seeing you in chat. You know, it feels a lot for someone in a cell for a long
It's
time.
my business to know things. Does First Officer Duran know of the Captain's betrayal? If she does, I expect she's already challenged and killed Captain Jurlek by now. Honor duels in the Klingon chain of command. So predictable. Challenge the person above you to a duel to the death. And if you win, you get their rank and position.
Trying to reach First Officer Duran? I regret to inform you that she has been relieved of her duties permanently. But I am glad it is you who called. You are my new First Officer. I suggest you make your way to the bridge and prepare to follow my orders. Yes, I killed her. She insulted my honor with baseless accusations of treason and then attempted to take my ship through treachery. Ah, now it makes sense. As my new First Officer, I hope you are not as foolish as Doran was. Or do you want to join her in death?
Captain Jurlek killed First Officer Duran. That I did not foresee. Jurlek is a coward and he was one we could easily remove. Duran should have been able to get the job done.
Set up Federation Dog, you would
Like
never be
I
able to
said,
predict this.
It's my business to know things. Captain Jurlek wants to trade me for his life. More of your crewmates will die in the process. If you have other plans, well, don't let me tell you what you need to do.
Snarky bastard. Whoops. Let that slip. Sorry, I tried to limit the Alright, let's go teach this guy what it means to be.
You have arrived. Are you fit to assume your new rank?
I am Tarlesleth. I take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew.
I stand for the
What? I'm not that salty.
kill the captain and take his place? Foolish child, you don't understand. The Federation is the enemy the Klingon Empire cannot defeat. Time and time again, for centuries now, we have battled them again and again. And when we were allies, the Federation dominated us, subsuming our culture with their own. We cannot conquer them. We should not try. We will have our victories. But I am not facing off against the Federation. If there is a way to avoid conflict, it's not cowardice. It's survival.
Only a coward and a fool would sacrifice Klingon warriors to save their own miserable skin. You are no longer fit for command.
You think you can kill me, whelp? You're welcome to try.
Enemy targets on sensor.
Ah, I don't have my bite. Oh my god, I should have been able to chomp his head right off his, but that would get a little, messy.
I see no problem with that.
I see you are captain now.
I am Kagan, son of Kerr. I now take my place as first officer. I serve the captain, but I stand for the crew. I will enter the change of command into the record of battle. Would you like me to address the crew?
Yes, inform the crew.
Attention crew. Captain Jurlek and First Officer Doran are dead. The former second officer is now in command of the ship by right of combat. I am now the first officer.
Does anyone remember what
Prepare the ship for combat.
Worf's brother
We're going
was
after the
renamed to
Federation
after
Guard
his
who dared board our ship.
whatnot? Remember that episode where they changed his DNA and whatnot?
I don't.
Engines and shields are online, sir. I expect weapons soon. Our cloaking device may take a bit longer.
Kapla! Ah. Thanks, SF. I was just... Ah, okay. So that couldn't be Worf's brother's kid or whatnot. I was just trying to see if...
Your order, sir.
Congratulations, warrior.
Yeah, I was just trying to see if there was a
There's no
connection to
sign
the
of
other
Sigma
crew
on
members.
scanners. We don't know if the feds destroyed her, but I suggest we not worry about that just yet. Engines and shields are operational, but we need iridium to facilitate immediate repairs to other systems, and our iridium stores were lost in the ambush. Fortunately, there are some asteroids in the vicinity that might have what we need.
Increase your speed.
Oh, I wish I could hit full impulse.
Helm! Full stop! Sir, I recommend we use the scanners to see if this contains any iridium.
This asteroid contains no iridium, but there is that nearby field that might prove backup process.
Yes, I know that face. Sometimes I make it whenever I read a comment on the Stowe forums.
Sir, I recommend using full impulse to reach the asteroid field.
Yeah, Tony Todd has done a lot of stuff with Star Trek.
Helm, full stop! Sir,
I stopped the ship this promising time, results, but sir. From now on, you'll be responsible for controlling the speed of the ship. Found
Yep.
several asteroids that contain iridium, Captain. Weapons are back online. Maka! We found some iridium. Captain, I'm picking up a Starfleet distress signal. Seems that a frigate looking for us took a hit in a nearby asteroid field. They are disabled. Might I suggest we add to your order, sir?
Let's approach and prepare for battle.
Mayday! Mayday! We are disabled and under attack by the Burrell we were searching for. Request assistance.
Full power to weapons.
Sir, a Federation repair team just I suggest taking them out. Well,
Yeah, let's take these guys out.
Captain, the science officer has determined that we are unable to find the SEGPA because the feds are jamming our sensors. Unfortunately for them, we have determined the location of the ships that are jamming us. My recommendation is that we destroy those ships so we can locate the SEGPA. It's going to be a tougher fight than what you faced so far. But your order, sir.
Prepare the cloaking device. Well, it's a good design. It's not what the outside looks like, it's what the internals are built like. Or maybe there's still a surplus from the Dominion War since they built so many of them.
This is Captain Khadgar of the IKS SEGPA. Where is Captain Jarlek?
Jarlek is dead. I challenged the coward for command of the Harna, and I emerged victorious.
Finally! That miserable Topa had been a blight for far too long. Congratulations. May you bring glory to your ship and your house. Speaking of which, do you want to join our fight against this Federation Patach? My long-range comms are down, so I cannot notify High Command of the situation.
Kapla! Our disruptors thirst for more Federation hulls to lance.
Communications officer, make a report to command. Give them our coordinates and tell them the SEGPA is in need of assistance. Sir, Sir, the Federation ship is hailing us.
This is the Federation ship USS Musashi hailing incoming Klingon vessel.
This is the IKS Haral. Your days are numbered, Batak.
Captain Jurlek, what are you... Wait. Where is Captain Jurlek?
Jurlek is dead. Sorry about that. I nearly had a nose core breach.
You alright?
Yep.
Cool.
Well then, I stunned you are? I'll cut you the same deal I had with Jurlek. Give us your prisoner, and we'll let you escape. And live to fight another day. Failure to comply means we'll disable your ship and take the prisoner by force.
Your order, sir.
Battle stations, power to the weapons and shields.
You're making a huge mistake.
Yeah, I don't have any tissues handy there, Fox.
Sir, Klingon Defense Force reinforcements are warping in.
We're going to stay here while repairs are underway. But you need to get that Federation prisoner to Kronos immediately. High Command is expecting him. You probably want to space him by now. I know I did, but that would be a career-ending move for you. Just get him to Kronos.
Congratulations, Glory.
Yes, I think we all want a space Drake.
So you're the one with my prisoner. Congratulations. We've captured him many times, but no one has ever actually gotten him as far as Kronos before he escaped. He's quite the prize. Beam down directly to the prison here in First City, and we'll make arrangements for the prisoner transfer.
Yeah, I love the effect when you have the Gorn talking and you have that hissing subtract to the translator.
Yeah, it's neat.
Are you the one delivering my prisoner?
Of course I am. I cannot wait to be rid of him.
Guards! Incoming Federation prisoner! Prepare Cell 31 for his arrival.
Oh, I see what they did there. Section 31, Cell 31, R, R, R.
What are you talking about? That's a complete coincidence.
So let's keep Sunsteel away from the sarcophagus. Yes, I just crossed the franchises again. Hey, there's nothing wrong with sounding like Dinobot. He went out like a frickin' champ.
No arguments here.
So, you were the new captain who earned his position by defeating his superior in personal combat.
I here to tell you that you were listened to as second officer of the Haro, but not the first. Challenge right only exists send to the immediately below you. Otherwise, everyone would be gunning for captain. Captain killed First Officer Duran, promoting me to First Officer in the process.
I see. Well, this is an unusual circumstance, and High Command wishes to clean things up, as it were.
This is why you were ordered to the Warriors Hall. You're here to fight with a bat'leth in traditional melee combat. Defeat the challenges I lay before you. Command Bahar will be yours unquestioned. If it end any doubt of my ability to command, I will do your task. Let's beat up a brute. Helps if I switch to my bat'leth.
Melee weapons have a chance to expose with each strike. In addition, they are able to perform exploits as well as other effects. But you must use combos to do so.
And there should be no question in the first one.
You successfully challenge your superior officer in personal combat. In addition, you have proved your prowess in melee combat here in the Warriors Hall.
Take these words as formal acknowledgement that you assumed command of.
Take this kit. Kits add abilities that you can use in combat, based on your chosen profession.
There are different kits. You should place them as you level up with more powerful versions, but remember, you can only use one kit at a time. There. Or kits you guys can use. Oops, I pressed the right button to activate the door. Alright, let's go talk to Jim Park.
There he is, the hero that brought us the Federation prisoner, the warrior who saved the Segpa.
The rightful heir of the IKS Hanrao by right of personal combat, tested by Beljor and proven in the Warriors Hall. You have done well to start your career, Teresa. I'll keep an eye on you and watch your progress. Kapla, Chancellor. It is an honor to command a ship under your leadership.
Now before you go flying off to find your adventure, there is a matter of your duties as a captain in the Klingon Defense Force.
First off, there's the matter of Lieutenant Duran's husband, her Pamak. It is your duty to inform him of your death. No, superior officer, even in death. To the exchange.
Looks like we're coming up on the top of the hour.
Yeah, oh wow, it's getting that late. Wow.
Yep.
took us longer than I thought. So I think we'll at least finish this mission part, then call it. So we might go a little long because we're getting. Yeah, we'll just keep going for a little longer.
Greetings. I
Yeah, it
am
won't hurt.
Far,
Nope.
a fully certified banker and financial investor. What can I help you with today?
Where can I find a Klingon named Chagrin?
Chagrin?
Or Chagrin.
Oh, right. He's one of the maintenance engineers. Makes sure the exchange computers are up and running. Last I knew, he was running diagnostics in the warehouse located in the back of the exchange.
That's all I needed for Ferengi. Yeah, I agree. I still say they need the long dresses, but the thing is, long dresses are kind of a pain with their current physics. Oh, I won't forget the punch of Ferengi.
Nausicaan smugglers. They must have known I was all alone in here. Ambushed me.
They're pirates robbing the exchange. Someone must stop them. I'm too injured.
Sometimes missions specialized in enemy targets on sensor.
Yeah, I never really looked up before in this map. Let's remove the malicious code. Wake up my buddy. There's the screaming Ferengi. And he's knocked out. Oh no, they were smuggling Romulan ale.
You fight well.
Give me time to recover my shanks, but now I must find Makrog and put it into this miserable top pack or whatever it is. Treachery.
Tell him, Chagrin. Who am I? Mazarog! You're nothing but a smuggling Yenta! I've had enough of you, Chagrin. You'll pay for my losses with your blood.
Let's hopefully get him a nice Chronoton hotfoot. Best thing about being an engineer. Oh, let's see. Let's talk to him about his wife.
You said you had something to tell me.
I'm captain of the Harau. I inform you that Lieutenant Doran, your Pamak, entered Stovokor and died valiantly in battle.
It is good you were able to avenge her death.
But she failed. I will not have Doran be denied entrance to Stovokor because her death was at the hands of a traitor. If you would have me, I would join your crew and fight by your side in her name. My talents as an engineer are wasted in this warehouse. Let me battle worthy foes.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Actually, let's ask the audience. Do you want us to keep going, or do you want us to save more for next week? Okay, FSF, let's keep going. Alright. The robot has spoken. Yeah, yeah, my rant at the start of the episode kind of went longer than I thought.
When you gotta rant, you gotta rant.
That prisoner you dropped off escaped with the help of 2 accomplices.
One was a male Orion, the other was a Nausicaan. The Orion caused a commotion, filing a complaint regarding prisoner structure that never occurred, then kept shouting until he managed to distract the entire room. Meanwhile, the Nausicaan made his way into the cell block and shorted out the force field controls. Cameras caught him equipping our Federation prisoner with a hollow emitter disguise. The 3 escaped into the city. I knew this would happen. Fortunately, I am anxious for battle.
A hollow emitter disguise. Can't you do that as an intel officer? One of the kit modules.
I don't remember. Security officers caught the trio heading for the challenge but for their loss in the crowd. You can search there for any witnesses.
Yep, the photonic decoy kit module.
Ah. Nope, that's not that. It's the one with the eye over their head, not the...
I saw the trio you're looking for. They were talking to Tulok the Tailor right over there.
The stranger with the Orion and Nausicaan. Yes, they were just here. They made a quick purchase and then made their way to the western slums. Garad hangs out over there. You should speak to him. Speaking of new clothes, I could outfit you and your crew in the latest in Klingon fashion for the right price. Come
Yeah, the right price is free. Oh, I remember when you had to chart. It was easy to do costume changes.
Those were the days.
A stranger, Orion, and a Nausicaan. Is this a joke?
Yeah, I saw them. They went into the back of the alley. Seemed to be in a rush. Now I can see why. Kara is happy to help the warriors of the Empire. Anything they may need. Later, Sunseal. Thanks for stopping by. Yep. Yeah, it's for you to change your pips. How did these fleet officers get onto frickin' Kronos? I know. Power of the plot got them here. So these spies have set crude up explosives to cover their tracks. They suggest we deactivate their bombs.
You're too late. You may have defused the bombs, but your core...
There we go. Now just wait for combat to drop. Spying on the KDF from within First City itself, you are looking for a lifetime of pain and suffering. Tell me what happened to the man that you broke out of prison. This will get any worse for you. He's not talking, he's trained to withstand torture. Let's start search to uncover how the prisoner escaped. A transporter pod. According to the logs, he transported to the shipyard above orbit Kronos. If we don't hurry, our prisoner could easily secure a passage out of the system. I recommend we go to the shipyard at once. I just reminded everyone to catch P1 Podcast Monday mornings when they deliver their weekly show. Oh, I'm sure it's going to be a big one with all the news we've covered today.
Yeah, but they're gonna.
They've got a lot. They've got a lot more
They're
stuff.
probably not gonna tackle Friday's news, which wasn't that much, but still.
Yeah. Yeah, the before and after shot. We forgot to mention that one.
Oh yes.
Yeah, nice before and after with the ESD's space stock with the new lighting. Let's talk to this used ship dealer.
Or the shuttle bay.
Buying a slightly used ship.
I'm more interested for Romulan just passed through here.
Oh yes, just minutes ago, I sold him a shuttle.
See, didn't think of anything. Assumed he's wanted by the KDF. In a matter of speaking.
Lucky for you, I kept a copy of the transponder code of the shuttle he just bought.
And then I'll give it to you with no charge. You're smarter than you look. To the ship.
I'm disappointed he was able to get off Kronos, but not surprised. He's a slippery one. Do what you need to do to bring him back.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase for each skill per unlocks.
They're not recording live anymore, Sybil, due to scheduling issues right now. So you have to download the show Monday mornings and listen to the full cleaned up version. Yep, once we finish this mission... Hello, Hydro. After I finish this mission, next week we'll probably start off with Manhunt and Friend or Foe. Yeah, Pokey ship is pokey. Hello, Ritasa. Yeah, we're running a little late tonight, or a little long this evening, so bear with us.
Blame the robot.
Yep. Yeah, we probably would have gotten done this sooner, but I had to go off on a tangent earlier in the show.
On the front lines of the Klingon Federation war, brave captains from both sides battle to defend their homes and gain advantages for their faction.
Wow, you really have to go out far for this. I remember when it was like a few sectors away from Kronos before they changed sector space. Maybe we should have packed a novel. Yeah, indeed. Yep, definitely what makes starting a Klingon and doing some of the tutorial stuff a little tedious is this hike.
Yeah, I'm glad I don't have to do that anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, I should probably pair it better and had like stuff waiting, but it's best to do things this type of stuff raw and without any bonuses. So it doesn't skew the experience. Yay, I can see the star system! Ouch, Fox. Ouch. How did that happen? Scan every inch of the system until we find it. Beacon modified. Ah. Modifying beacon.
You? I am impressed. I thought Doran was the right choice for command, but apparently even I can be wrong. The
Hello,
KDF will
Flet.
do well with you in their ranks. You have the tenacity of a rabid dog.
Cut the flattery and out your engines, and you're going back to Kronos with me.
As much as I might deserve to rot in a Klingon jail cell and be interrogated to within an inch of my life on a daily basis, I have unfinished business. It's time I was going.
I'd fly you to Earth itself if that's what it takes.
I don't doubt that you would. However, I always have an escape plan. I've planted a tiny subroutine in all Starfleet computers. If any vessel arrives in the Boreth system, their sensors will pick up distress beacons from dozens of destroyed Starfleet starships. In addition, when we started this conversation, I sent out a few false maydays from these phantom vessels. Ships are already You've proven yourself to be a skilled warrior already, so I'm sure you know that Kalis said it was acceptable to lose a battle to save an empire, or a ship. I suggest you leave before Starfleet arrives.
Federation ships are hailing. On screen.
Klingon bird of prey, power down your weapons and shields and prepare to be boarded.
Your ships are violating Klingon space. You should surrender.
Our sensors are detecting several Federation distress beacons in this area.
If you want distress beacons, I suggest you prepare to activate your own. Battle stations! Oh, I remember trying this when they redid the skill vamp. Let's say these frigates were kind of broken. They had like the usually strong flag on them, so they were like 3 times tougher than they should be.
Were they?
Yes. Yes, the single cruiser up there was easier than the frigates. Or was it this batch of frigates? I know one of the sets of frigates here were... I don't know about the Typhoons. I think the command cruisers are a nice replacement for the Typhoons. I think the Typhoon,
I agree.
The Typhoons are about an epic level kick bash as the Jaeger was from DS9.
I could do without a Jaeger.
Yeah, the frickin' Voyager hull on the Maquis Raider, definitely not a prison site.
Yeah, I would. I want the Wolf 359 ships in the game, and I could still.
Some of
do
them
without
are
that
kind
Jaeger.
of kit bashy.
Most of them, you mean?
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that the prisoner has eluded your search. That said, you did uncover a Federation spy nest in the heart of First City. We've deciphered their infiltration techniques and are cracking down on their spy network within the Empire. One of my prison guards was impressed with your tenacity and asked to be reassigned to your crew. You would be wise to accept it.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Ooh, Lieutenant.
We have identified the Federation prisoner you've been chasing. His name is Franklin Drake. Some of our sources say he's a Starfleet intelligence agent, but there are hints that he's much more. From what I can tell, he's not part of the normal chain of command. Previously, we didn't have any images or genetic samples from him, which is why he was so hard to identify. Now, we'll be on him the second he shows his face again. We already have a lead for you to follow. Records indicate a Klingon shuttle entered space above the Rura Penthe penal colony. That system is restricted, and there was no traffic scheduled for today. You are authorized by the High Council to approach the system and determine if Drake is...
Yep, that's where we'll pick up next week on Manhunt. And yeah, that's the first few missions of the
From the
Klingon
heart of Kronos to the
Starter
frozen wastes of
Experience.
Rura Penthe, the Klingons have built an empire that values strength, honor, and skill.
Yeah,
in
I think with that we're going to close out for the evening.
To be a warrior, fight well, live with honor,
And we'll
die
see you
with a
all
blade in your hand.
next week. Thanks for joining
If you
us.
can do these things, you will live forever.
Good night, everyone.
In the stories of the great Klingon heroes.
Letters, folks.